Hi everyone. This is a flip through for my granddaughter's journal. I see that it's not in the shot as well as I would like for it to, so I'm just gonna pull this up a little bit and see if that helps. It helps a little bit, but you can't really see the bottom of it, so I'm just gonna turn it sideways like that so that you can see the bottom of it. And this is like a little cluster. Part of it I hand sewed. This hand sewing is just a decoration, and I'm very happy with how this little cluster turned out. And so I'm just gonna go through this. Oh, I'm not happy that it's not showing up so well. So I'm just gonna do this and maybe I'll do it again. This is like the first page. I guess you can see that, so I guess I'm good enough. This is the book belongs to page, or tuck, and I just put this journal belongs to and her name. This journal was handmade for you by Grandma Pat. I love you and I hope you enjoy it, and the date. And I put something else in there and it says the best day ever. So there's that. This is a little tie that I included for it. This is similar to a belly band, but you know, it includes this card that says blessed in there that I layered. And then on we go. The story begins. This is a little triangle spot. This is just a paper for her to write in. These are writing pages. She's going to have a lot of places to write things down. And then this is another belly band, and I have just collaged book pages on it and left it plain. This is a little writing paper, little matchbox folder, and I cut out of a dictionary the word lovely. She is lovely. I'm not prejudiced at all, you know, grandmas. I used different colors of lace, different snippets of lace, or whatever you call them, that I got from Elizabeth Brewer. Papers for her to write on. Vintage card. This is a paper for her to write on. Kind of flips up. Nope, it doesn't flip up. Oh, just a little bit. This is this is just a plain paper. I stamped the word notes at the top. And there might be something else that could go in there. I'm not sure, but it is another tuck spot. This is I attached this separately with washi tape and glue. It's just a beautiful looking coffee dye paper. You know, the longer I keep journals, the more I want to work in them. So I am still wanting to put something down here that goes with this. To my sweetheart, she is a sweetheart to me, like granddaughters are. And this is kind of a little mess up where the note stamping didn't go well, but I included it anyway. It's a junk journal. This is washi tape that I glued down. My explanation for the lining the papers with lace and washi tape is this is a vintage journal done in the style of grunge, and this journal may have been around for a long, long time. And so it may have become tattered and torn. So people in the olden days would use lace to strengthen pages. This is a little note for her. And I wrote words of a song, "You are so beautiful to me, you are so beautiful to me, can't you see? You're everything I hope for, everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. I love you, Jamie." And I used to babysit her. When her mommy needed to go to work, I would babysit her, and she and I would fall asleep in the rocking chair, and I wore her. Her mommy breastfed her babies. She nursed her babies, and she would wear slings. She would wear the babies in a sling. So I would use the sling. I had a sling too, not for nursing, but for just being able to hold the baby safely in the rocking chair while we slept. So we would sleep in the rocking chair. And there's other kinds of different papers in here. Oh, this is a tuck, and I think I got this image from Mona. I may have already been through part of this with you. And then just a paper clip that I embellished with a piece of lace that was left over. And I included a couple of things in here. The strings I left, she can trim them if she wants. Dreams, and a place for her to make a list of her dreams. And this one says hope. And I'm leaving room for her to write in there about things that she hopes for. All the edges, for the most part, are distressed. I stamped with Carol McDonald's, one of Carol McDonald's beautiful stamps with acrylic paint. I'm not sure whose paper this is. It could be Graphic 45 or Seven Gypsies or Tim Holtz. And that's the middle of the two signatures. This is a little tuck spot with a dictionary page on here, dictionary definition on here of beautiful. Beautiful people, beautify, and beautification. Just thinking of all things beautiful. I use washi tape to make a little crown shape there. This is some, I think, vintage wrapping paper that I folded in a triangle tuck spot. And this is for her to write in. This tuck spot has another place, if you can see. I hope you can see that. This is just a random list paper to make a list. And then I wrote, what's next? So if she's trying to figure out what she's supposed to do next, as I often do, she could make a list of those things right there. You know, when you kind of draw a blank, that's what that's for. She's only 20, so she doesn't draw a blank for the same reasons I do. But I know that I have drawn a blank all my life at different times. This is just for her to write down a great experience that she might have had, a beautiful memory. In here I put life is awesome. This is another little tuck spot. So she could put that in there and actually put that in there. Very fun. It's very fun for me to do. This is a little cluster, and I started with this little cluster by Stacy Whitehouse, and then I added some elements to it underneath, little bits of lace and gold and a tiny doily, all on top of this little note card I made. And this is for notes to self, for her to make notes to herself, things that she wants to remember. And then this cluster also, sorry, I didn't mean to move the tripod. A note to her, be gentle with yourself. And then she can write ways that she wants to be gentle with herself, or make other notes on there like that. This is also another little tuck spot that she can write in there, or tuck a piece of paper in there like that. This is just another random piece of paper in case, you know, this paper's a little bit bumpy. And I was thinking about making a book plate or a writing plate where she can take something out of the book, write on it, and then put it back in. I'm not sure about that. So this is a little bit smoother paper, nice. Really nice. And another belly band where she can put something in. Even I could put something in here for her, like this. And tie something into the top of it. This is definitely vintage paper. I tried to tie in the lace that I used with the pocket that I used. And this is just coffee dyed lined paper that looks really old. So the idea of grunge is that Someone made a journal many years ago. That's also. And it got left behind somehow in the house or wherever they were. This is one of my favorite tuck spots with the fairy and the gold on some Happy Meal. I think I got painty papers from Dawn Calvin. I love her painty papers. Random paper. And so over the years, this book had been left there. And I don't know if this is a tuck spot. No, it's just part of the tag. And the house where it was left in the attic or basement or a trunk may have caught fire, which is why it looks so grungy around the edges. Or it may have been in the demolition when they decided to remove the house because the house was so old and falling down around it. This is another fairy that goes with the lace. Random Tim Holtz thing, I think. Not sure. Maybe canvas core. And this is my sewing machine worked for a while. I have to get it fixed because it's just a mess. And then I put napkin on here. If I was going to work on this journal more, I would put more napkin collaging because I really love napkin collaging. I don't know if this is, if I left this open. Guess not. And then on the back, this is a beautiful envelope. And it's just an empty envelope for Jamie to put things in. Things like tickets where she may have gone to a concert with her boyfriend, or other kinds of souvenirs for her to put in here. And this is the very end. Just another place to write, place to put tags, and another little envelope. And this little tag just says Be You. And then in here I put secrets, where she could write a secret if she wanted to. But on the inside here I put beauty, and I put the dictionary definition of beauty, so it'd be like beauty secrets. So you could use it for secrets or beauty secrets or any kind of anything. This is her journal to do with as she wants. You know, and I invite my kids and my granddaughters to take it apart, use parts of it, and leave parts of it. So very fun. I worked on it for absolutely hours and hours ever since I told her I was making it for her, which was in February, I think. I put a little dangle right there. I'm thinking of putting something in there. I don't have any glossy accents or resin, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I could put in there except with some kind of cement glue. Anyway, there we go. I'd like to collect some more charms. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Jamie, if you were able to watch this flip through, let me know if you'd like for me to include anything else with it. I'm going to use this for the enclosure to tie it. Tie it together. Just like that. But I would tie a bow. Maybe a little uneven. She's a better tire than I am. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for thumbs up, for subscribing, for all your support and great comments. I love you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.